Well, hey there, American Farmsteadhers. This is Jenny with the Gramstead Family Farm.
And Donna with Hazel Bell Farm.
And we are coming to y'all from Northeast Florida as two American Farmsteadhers, doing our best to grow our own food and share our homesteading experiences with you in hopes that you'll grow a little food of your own.
Yep. This week we are talking about how we're growing food right now.
Right now.
On our homesteads.
Yes.
So what's going on?
Well, I'm trying to squeeze in another round of beans.
Me too.
Yeah, I've got some bush beans and some pole beans, and I don't know why, but I bought this big thing of bush bean seeds probably a couple of years ago at like my local Ace Hardware, across the street from the big feed mill.
Yeah.
And I've had trouble with those seeds, and I don't know why it took me 2 years to like finally give up on them, but
Yeah, I just cleaned out
Yeah.
all of my seeds about a month ago. And I put a big basket out for my milk customers that come every day for 2
nice.
weeks with a sign that said, please take as many as you want.
right, please take these away.
But I also said no promises because they're old. And but I did have a lot of old bean packs in there for whatever reason. I have this fetish with buying bean seeds over and over again.
Right. And so I knew when I put these seeds in that I was not going to get good germination, but I did it anyways, extra.
Yeah.
And so I had like 5 that came up. And so I finally broke down and went and bought just a pack of burpee, from Tractor Supply.
Sure.
Bush bean seeds. So I'm going to sow those and hope for better results.
Yeah. Yeah. I have beans on my 2-plant list sometime this week.
Yeah.
Also, I have some Cherokee yellow wax beans, some Blue Lake bush beans. They're so easy. They're one of my favorites because they're so easy.
It is easy.
The first time I grew green beans, they were the Blue Lake bush, and they did great. And they canned well, and they froze well, and everybody ate them. And so I've tried all kinds of other green bean varieties since then, and I keep coming back to that. So I don't know why I keep trying something new.
Right, I know.
If it works, it works.
That's how it goes, though.
Don't reinvent the wheel. Yeah. But I do have some yellow wax beans also. I placed an order for some Puerto Rican black beans.
Ooh.
So not like a green bean.
Yeah.
It's like a southern pea, like a cow pea.
Yeah.
Yes. So I saw one of my favorite Florida YouTube gardeners was harvesting some, and from 6 plants, she has, I don't know how many quarts of black beans, dried beans. So I was like, yes, that's what I want. Because that's the kind of beans that we eat in our cooking. When we have anything with beans, if a recipe calls for kidney beans, no, we do black beans.
We do a lot of black beans here too. I grew some a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2 years ago. And, we canned them and put them up. I did some blanching and freezing, and they went far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black turtle beans are another good one. So
I think that's the variety that I did.
Yeah. I didn't do them on a big enough scale. So my hope is that we have enough time to do them kind of big scale.
Yeah.
If not, then they'll just be a cover crop.
Right. So either way.
Yeah. I feel like we are ahead on winter. I feel like winter is going to come early. Winter. I use the term loosely.
Right, winter in Florida.
But our northern friends are experiencing frost 2 to 3 weeks earlier than they normally do.
Oh, yeah?
We have love bugs at our house, and that's about 2 weeks earlier than normal. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's coming.
Wow, you keep track of the love bugs?
I know love bugs because I do, because Austin's birthday is at the end of the first week of October.
Okay.
And when he was growing up, and we're going to have the big birthday party, we had love bug infestation at one particular home, and it was up until about a week before his birthday. So it was 2 nasty weeks. It was the last 2 weeks of September. That's how I know. And it was terrible and gross, and they were in the house every day, and then they'd die every night, and I have to vacuum them all up the next morning. Anyways, all that to say, we have love bugs, and it's early.
Okay.
So,
well, maybe it will be early then.
Yeah. That's my unofficial prediction.
Okay. Well,
I'm nobody, though. I'm just a homesteader.
I'll take note. So that would mean that would put our first little frost probably at the beginning of November?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
It would.
Okay.
I hope not, because I'm planning for mid to late. So.
Yeah, I still have tomatoes that are inside that my goal is to get them outside, but they've gotten off to an awfully slow start, and I'm not sure why. Because they're good seeds, good soil. The setup is always the same.
Right.
They're just kind of meandering along. So I don't know. Maybe I need to put them outside.
Right. I was going to say, did you start them on a heat mat like you like to do?
I don't usually start my tomatoes on a heat mat. I usually do my peppers on a heat mat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they need the heat.
Maybe they need the heat.
I have some squash, several. I harvested my sickle squash.
Okay.
I think it's sickle squash. It might be cycle squash. I don't know. Sikil.
Okay.
Come to find out, it is a Mayan squash. I also started seeds for new squash plants to go in the ground, and some of those are labeled as Mayan squash. So I don't know if it's the same thing or not.
Might be the same thing.
And I don't know if we even like it. I haven't even tried it yet. We're going to have some with dinner tonight. But I'm excited about a new squash,
Yeah, me too. I've got I got some personal size spaghetti squash seeds.
Yeah.
And so they're like spaghetti squash, but they look like a softball.
Perfect.
It's the perfect size.
Yeah.
And those are looking great. I've got those. Those have been in the ground for a couple weeks, a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
On the arch trellis, and they're already starting to climb up.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that I'll have enough time to get a good harvest.
Cool.
Before it gets cold.
I know.
Before it gets cold.
I know.
I put in my potatoes.
Oh, your fall potatoes.
My fall potatoes, yes. So
which were seeds from your spring potatoes.
Which were seeds from my spring potatoes, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, naturally, like whenever you harvest potatoes, you get some nice big ones, and then there's some small ones. Right. And so the small ones always kind of dwindle down to the bottom of the basket, you know?
You only use the big ones first, yeah.
Right, and so I looked in my pantry a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have so many little baby potatoes that are sprouting. So I put in like 1.5 rows. I didn't want to take up too much space.
Yeah.
And it was pretty hot the day that I put them in. So I put them under the shade cloth as an experiment since it's still pretty hot here.
It is still hot.
So we'll see.
I'm excited.
Everything's an experiment.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited to hear how that works out.
I'm really loving growing under the shade cloth. Like I used to, like traditionally, I would do the shade cloth in the winter. But then last spring, I left my shade cloth up for the first time ever, and everything did fantastic underneath it. Like, I mean,
you did your shade cloth in the winter? Mm-hmm. Okay, because like it still gets to be in the 80s
over my brassicas, and yep,
and you don't want your broccoli
don't want it to bolt.
Right?
Yep,
okay,
yep.
Makes sense.
So now that we're coming up to this fall and winter season, I will have had a large portion of my garden under shade cloth for a whole year now.
I have to invest in some shade cloth.
And everything does good.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. I was watching Roots and Refuges. It sounds like it's all I do is watch YouTube. It's not true. Like I like to have it playing while I'm working.
Right. To listen to.
Yeah. I had a canning project yesterday. So a lot came up. But her latest video came up, and it was, it was like a mini garden tour kind of thing. And she talked about where she's growing her tomatoes this year, how they installed shade cloth and how much better those outdoor tomatoes did and how her plants even still look really, really great. And she's kind of expecting them to start setting fruit again as the temperatures cool off a little bit. And they're big enough plants that, they probably should.
Nice.
So it's like,
I wonder, did she do a hard prune on them?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just did a hard prune on half of my peppers, again, as another experiment, because that's fun. I mean, a hard prune, and they're looking great.
Yeah, I did too. I am, it's Donna versus grass in the garden right now, and we're neck and neck.
Isn't it always?
I got the weed whacker with the saw blade.
Yeah.
And took out some stuff and got the lawnmower going, took out some stuff. I've been, just chipping away at it. So the raised beds that had my peppers in it, my sweet peppers anyways, and my shishitos, I've gotten those cleared out. So those plants are getting new sunlight, and boy, they sure looked spindly under all that grass. They really, I was like, wow. I mean, they had a lot of fruit on them, but they were tiny little fruits.
Yeah.
And shishitos in particular, like most of your peppers do great with the hot weather, but shishitos don't always like it 100 degrees.
Right.
So they also don't like to have to stretch for the sun. So they kind of looked leggy. Damaged a couple by pulling out grass that was growing underneath them, but replanted them. Maybe they'll be okay. I don't know. But since then, it's been about a week. They set new flowers. I fertilized them. I've kept them watered. They have set new flowers, pulled off all the crappy little fruits, and they look better. So I hope
mine look a lot better too. I'm hoping that now that we've done that hard prune and I fertilized them and paid attention to them.
Right. Like walked in the garden. Yeah. So I've also planted cucumbers.
Okay.
My squashes are hardening off. They're ready to go in the ground now. But I've planted cucumbers. Don't forget to harden off whatever you've started indoors. If you started them outdoors, they'll be fine to just move into place. Right. But as long as like you started them in the sun, because I've done that in the fall where I just start pots on the table in the garden. They'll be fine to move. The stuff that you started in the shade is not going to be fine to move.
No.
Or even under grow lights. So harden them off. We've talked about that a lot in the past and have blog posts and all that. So that's what my squash are doing now. And then my tomatoes are next. I'll pull those out probably tomorrow and get them ready to go in the ground. So, cucumbers, tomatoes, squash.
I think I had a cucumber
beans.
Volunteer in one of my raised beds.
How exciting.
I can't tell if it's a cucumber or if it's a squash yet because it's really young still. And so I had squash and cucumber both in that bed. So
Sure.
Which would make sense.
Okay.
But since then, I've found out that they actually don't grow good together. And that particular cucumber plant that was in that bed did not do well.
Okay.
And I couldn't figure it out. And I did that post on companion planting. And I was like, yeah, don't do that. They require too much of the same nutrients, I guess. So the squash and the cucumbers technically shouldn't be together, I guess. And I would agree with that.
That sickle squash that we had planted, it was not in my main garden, but in like a day, army worms took out vines that, it's like 30-foot long bed these vines were running on. So I got 4 good squashes out of 2 vines that I couldn't believe I got anything out of because I completely neglected them for the longest time, and they were like root bound when I planted them, and but they did. They took off.
They did great.
They did. They were so happy. Got 4 good squash. I think I've got one big enough, mature enough that I can save seeds from. If not, I'll just see my friend Sam again.
Right.
But the army worms, like literally in a day, took out the entire 2 plants, 30 feet long. And Eric called me today. He's like, what the heck happened to your squash? I'm like, army worms. He said, dang.
I know. I had to spray those spaghetti squash that have only been in my garden for a couple of weeks. I've already had to hit them with BT twice.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, there's still bugs out here.
There are. I mean,
y'all go away. It's still summer.
It's fall. Not so much. We
so
don't
much
really
here.
do a fall.
Right. I don't feel like we have a fall. We have summer and then we have kind of winter.
It'll happen on like a Wednesday afternoon
and be over with by Friday.
Right. That's our fall. But anyways, all those warm weather things that are going in, the peppers are just kind of rebounding.
Yep.
I have a couple of volunteer tomatoes. I think that I'm gonna baby. Yeah.
I've been looking because I'm waiting because I had a lot of tomatoes hit the ground in the garden.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of waiting for the volunteers to pop up. I know they will.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure. Oh, I have a volunteer Tulsi plant.
Nice.
That is gorgeous. Now it's going to seed, but I'm like, hey, I found you.
Right.
So I've been pulling the seeds off, the seed heads, and it's bushing out. It's beautiful. It's very happy where it's at. And since I found it, I can take care of it.
Yeah.
So I love Tulsi.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite scent.
Yeah.
I think in the world. So...
Hey, when we go out to Scrubland Farms, I need more sun hemp seeds
Okay.
because that's where I got those.
Yeah.
Last year when we were there, they had like little sandwich bags of sun hemp seeds.
Yeah, it's like a pound or something.
And I've sown every single last one of them.
Wow.
I love it. I am convinced. Okay, see, but I kind of, we've lived here for almost 10 years, and there's only been one instance where I've said, I need a tractor. Mm-hmm. And that was dealing with a cow that we had to put down that needed to be picked up.
Right.
And that was the only time that I felt like we need a tractor. Like we've always been able to do without. Mm-hmm. And then I started thinking about this sun hemp the other day. I'm like, man, if I just had a tractor that had like just a little bit of equipment. I don't want to tear up any earth or anything like that. I just need something that will disturb the soil just enough to where I can go out. I want to like broadcast sun hemp on the front pasture, my left front pasture, because the grass doesn't grow really great out there. There's some dog fennel going on out there.
Right.
But I thought that might be a nice, like maybe winter thing to grow, maybe like stockpile it for winter so I don't have to buy as much hay. The cows love it. I've been picking, like, because I have some sun hemp in the garden that's like, I don't know, 6 feet tall. It's huge. And so I'll pick it and go stand at the fence, and the cows have been coming up and eating it. They love it.
Nice.
They love it.
Oh, that's cool.
So it got me thinking, like, if I could do maybe like 2 of our pastures in just straight sun hemp, and then turn the cows in there in the winter.
Find some bulk seed. Yeah.
So it got me thinking. My wheels are turning. I
That's
really
cool.
want to work on the winter forage. Like, and if it's not sun hemp, maybe do some rye
winter rye.
Something.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I want to do something for winter forage.
In your pastures. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I never really have before. We've always just, brought in hay when we feel like we need hay. And
Right. Well, you're rotating them.
Yeah.
And that helps build your pastures.
Yeah.
When you do bring hay in, you unroll it.
I unroll it. Mm-hmm.
That helps. Mm-hmm. I think you're on the right track.
Yeah.
I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah. So what are you canning?
Nothing that I've harvested myself.
Okay. What, did you go buy stuff to can?
I did. I bought a box of okra because
Nice.
I didn't really plant okra this year, which I'm hating myself over because, I started a few and then they didn't get planted is what happened. It was Donna's worst gardening year ever is what happened. That's all I can say. But so I love fresh okra. And if you've ever tried to buy quote unquote fresh okra at the grocery store, it's like they pick it when it's too, I don't know, it's hard, it's too big. Even if it's small, it's like it's gone too long.
No, okra off the plant at the perfect time is amazing.
Amazing. I got a box of okra and every single piece tastes like it's fresh off the plant. I'm so happy. So we're pickling okra.
Okay.
Freezing a little bit to use. So I'll chop it and flash freeze it on a cookie sheet and then put that in bags or vacuum seal bags.
Nice.
Or Ziploc bags if you don't do that. That works just fine. And so I can cook with that. I use it in smoothies actually. And which you cannot taste the okra if you get good fresh okra to do that with. If you get
Probably really good for your gut.
it is extremely good for your gut. It helps regulate blood sugar. I think I'm going to do some social media about it, and other like benefits of some of the stuff that we grow. But yeah, it's super good for you and super good for your gut. And I'm kind of a little bit on a overall body healing track right now.
Right.
And so okra is one of the things that I was missing. And man, when I got it, I was so glad because it tastes so good. It's almost sweet.
Yeah.
When it's right.
Yeah.
It's almost sweet. So pickling that too. All the people in my family can sit down and eat their weight in pickled okra, So especially with some extra garlic. And so everybody's happy about that. And then mushrooms. We keep canned mushrooms.
Those
on
are
our
so
shelf.
good.
Yes.
That broth out of home canned mushrooms is so good.
It's amazing. So we get them from the produce people that we like nearby. And, you can buy canned mushrooms again from the grocery store. And we used to. And then I tried to do it myself. And it's like a whole different animal.
It's a whole different, it's so much better.
It is apples and oranges, man. It's so different. So, if I have to use those store-bought canned mushrooms, everybody's like,
I'll pass.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's fine if it's like in a gravy or something like that, but
right.
As far as like mushrooms on your steak, it's not.
Yeah.
So, mushrooms and okra is what I'm canning right now. I was thinking I might experiment with some canned dairy.
Ooh.
It's very
very rebel canning.
It is.
Very rebel of you, Donna.
I know. I'm just considering it. It's not anything I've ever wanted to do before. If you want to keep dairy, you need to freeze it or freeze dry it, basically, to do it safely. But a lot of people in these rebel canner groups are canning milk. So I'm like, I just kind of want to see.
Right.
I think it's just curiosity.
Yeah.
It's not
just an experiment.
Like, I really want to have canned milk on the shelf. I really don't. Anytime we've had a dry period in our cows and our dairy cows, I've just made enough yogurt at the end of their season to get us through, because the yogurt will last forever in the fridge.
Okay.
It needs to be 2 months, and usually I can make it last 3 months if it stays cold enough. You could also freeze it, but anyways, we'll do that. I won't have milk, but
right.
And you could freeze milk, but I don't personally like it. It's
not the same.
No, it's not. When you thaw raw milk, or non-homogenized specifically, that fat in it just doesn't. It gets grainy, and it never really reincorporates better. So I don't like to do it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So I might try that. I don't know. I'd rather get the garden in.
Yeah,
and time's ticking.
So when do you think you're going to put your winter stuff in?
Probably not yet, unless I would do it under shade cloth.
I'm not doing it yet. Mine aren't big enough yet. I mean, my starts are still pretty little. If I put them out there now, they'd be wiped out. It's just way too hot.
Right.
I mean, I'm thinking at the earliest, maybe the beginning of October.
I think that's when I usually do it, is in October.
Yeah. But under shade cloth,
I mean, mine are in my shed right now under lights, and it is it's literally 100 degrees in there.
Yeah.
And they're fine. I bet they'd be fine under the sun, though.
Yeah, they're right indoors.
I'm having a white fly problem, though, out there. I have to spray them with neem, every couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can get bad.
I think it came in the soil that I put them in, but oh well.
Right. I mean, what do you do?
Right.
You spray neem oil.
That's what you do. So
let's see here. What else? Oh, pigs. We got pigs.
We did. We both have pigs.
We both have pigs. Yeah. I mean, we have a friend who was needing to offload some pigs.
Yeah.
And I walked past.
Those are good friends to have or bad friends to have?
I don't know. I'm on the fence.
I love having pigs.
You know what? I do too. I mean, I love having pigs. They're fun.
They have so much personality.
They have so much personality. And I now walk by my pig pen, and literally one of them, I have 2 different pig pens, but one of them, the vegetation was probably 8 or 9 feet tall in the center.
Yeah.
I really need to get something in there because I can't get there's a loading chute is how you get into this particular pig pen. So you can't fit a push mower in there.
Right.
I mean, it's all fenced off with hog panels. So the only thing that's going to clear it out is pigs. So I broke down, went and got these 2 pigs. I put them in there, and they disappeared into the vegetation. I mean, the vegetation is thick in there.
I'm so happy.
And so they've made all their little tunnels through it. And the other morning I went out there to feed them, and they had ridded up a corner of it. You could tell they were busy last night, and they had a whole corner of it just completely demolished. And I was a little shocked. I was thinking that
so funny.
Right. And finally, I guess they were just passed out in there, sleeping, because they had been busy all night rooting up the corner of this pig pen. And so they finally woke up. I'm like, oh my gosh.
But it's so thick you couldn't see them.
No, you can't see them at all.
Oh, that's so funny.
So they've started to make their little paths. They made a little path that goes right along the edge of my garden, which makes me super nervous. Yeah. I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
that was our first original pig pen,
right.
And we had never kept pigs before when we built
so
that
you
pig
didn't know
pen.
better.
So I didn't really know.
Right.
But that was dumb to put a pig pen right on the other side of my garden.
I don't know. I feel like, I mean, if it's reinforced enough, I think it'll be fine. I like having a place that I can throw spent
stuff.
Produce to,
Yeah.
and let them work it down before it gets composted. I like that.
Yeah. So,
in fact, I'm thinking about keeping chickens since we last talked, we last podcasted about putting some chickens in my garden for that reason.
Yeah, I have one chicken in my garden right now, and she is wandering around eating because
that's not allowed.
I know. I just sowed like a bunch of rows of sun hemp. So I have some really big sun hemp, and then I have like baby sun hemp. Well, the chicken loves the baby sun hemp.
Right.
So she goes and she pops off just the tops of the leaves.
What a jerk.
And I caught her doing it too. So I know it's her, but she's cleared out like a half of 2 rows.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like a young chicken, so she's hard to catch.
Yeah, the last one that I had wandering my garden, she wouldn't leave. She kept coming back. Like I kept catching her. I'd lock her up for a couple days, and as soon as I let her out, she was right back to the garden. I'd squirt her with the water hose. She'd run off for 30 minutes. She'd come right back to the garden. I gave her away.
Right.
I removed her from the property.
Right.
So I had some friends over, and I was like, "Hey, if you don't take that chicken, she's gonna be in my stew pot." And they took her.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely get this chicken out before any of my winter stuff goes in.
Yeah.
Or I'll be regretting it.
She might make a chicken stew.
Well, she's too little for that.
Oh, she's that little.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, and she's not going to the stew pot. She's one of the birds that I got from Charlie at convention. The leftover chickens, remember?
She should be ready to lay.
She's almost ready to lay.
Yeah.
She's small, but
What kind is it?
she's probably laying eggs in my garden somewhere that I don't even know about.
They're in the pig pen where you can't see them.
Right.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yeah, no, I don't remember what breed she is. I don't remember what breeds I got from him. I have no idea.
It was kind of a whirlwind.
It was a whirlwind. And it was like, I knew I was buying chickens.
We were both supposed to get him. And I was like, hey, how about you just take them? And I did something, I can't remember.
We traded.
Hay. I got the hay.
You're right. You took the hay. I took the chickens.
I really don't need more chickens.
No, but that was about an even trade there. So
yeah, it's funny.
So yeah, we're going to go get new chickens on Friday.
We are.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm going to get meat chickens and then get another batch of laying chickens.
Are you going to get the ISAs?
Yeah, either Issa Browns or I know he has Nova Gens right now.
Oh, does he?
Which I do like the Nova Gens. Actually, he got Nova Gens ahead of time for his back to school sale, which got pushed off a week. So it doesn't happen until I think this Saturday. But he got Nova Gen chicks ahead of that time, so they're ready to lay.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm not getting those.
Oh, you're getting chicks.
No, I'm getting chicks. I don't spend that much money on chickens.
No,
I'll just buy the baby chicks and they'll be laying in 4 months and it'll be great.
Yeah.
But I think that's a fantastic option for people wanting to get into chickens. We have some friends that just moved down the road and they've been saying like, okay, we're gonna build a coop and you got to help us out. And I was telling her like, you got to go to Charlie's and just buy chickens that are ready to lay.
Yeah.
Like skip the baby chick thing for right now and just get in fresh eggs.
You don't have to wait 4 to 6 months. And that's 4 to 6 months of feeding them, watering them, cleaning their coop.
Right.
So yeah,
I'm going to be taking her to Charlie's.
Cool. Very cool. Are you going on Saturday too then?
No.
Oh,
we're not going this
not
Saturday.
Yet. Okay.
No, we haven't built their coop yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
They literally just moved in like 2 weeks ago. So,
well, speaking of building a coop,
that's why I'm buying chickens on Friday. So I'm forced to build my coop.
It's going to force me because I'm just going to get meat chickens. I don't need new laying hens yet. I will probably do that in the spring. That I'll get laying chicks.
How many meat chickens are you going to get?
Only like 30.
Okay, see, that's about what I was thinking too. I really don't want us to go in there and wipe him out before his back to school sale.
On Saturday.
Like, what if we go in there and he only has 60 meat chickens?
Maybe we should call him.
I did send them an email. They haven't answered yet, but if they only have like so many, I'm just going to get less. I just need some for the market that we're going to do in November.
No, so the people who buy chicken from me, they know I only have it available through the winter months,
right?
So fall to spring,
right?
So this will be the first of those. So we'll start selling pastured meat in November.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna do 25 to 30. I figure 25. I'm gonna get 30 just in case I lose some.
You lose some, yeah,
because I take pre-orders on them.
Yeah,
and I'd hate to be short. And then there's a few for us as well. But yeah, so I'll do them like once a month. I'll go back next and in another 4 weeks and I'll get another 30. And we'll do that until it's too hot again next year. So that's my plan.
Yeah.
And so the meat birds that will go when they're bigger, about 3 to 4 weeks old, and they'll go in my movable tractor to pasture. The big one for the big birds is completely torn apart by Jolene, the cow with the Jersey cow with sass and horns.
Yes.
So she totally tore it up with her horns, and I caught her doing it. I was like, "What is your problem?"
Right? Like, why are you fighting with the empty chicken coop?
She just needed to do that, and so so I have to replay it. It's that like crappy chicken wire,
right?
So I think I'm gonna get some like 2x4 wire to put across it. And then I may even do like a panel around the bottom because those stupid burrs.
Is this the big walk-in one? You know what I was thinking about those big walk-in ones the other day? What if we take them and like
throw them away?
Cut them in half so they're not tall.
So yeah. So
what if they're shorter?
And then you have two of them.
You take no, just one.
Oh, okay.
Take the bottom and just throw it away.
Oh.
And cut all the legs down so they're only like a few feet tall.
Right.
And then build you a nice frame around the bottom and just make it a short chicken tractor.
I feel like by then I might as well just build a new one.
Well, yeah, you could, but I mean, you've already got the top structure built.
That's true. Yeah. That would make more sense. It'd be more like Joel Salatin. He doesn't do walk-in tractors. He keeps them low to the ground. And it's like the others that I have that I do small birds in.
Yeah. And when I do get my nice chicken tractor built that I have plans for, I've decided I'm like upgrading the watering system. I'm going to do automatic water. I'm going to rent a trencher. I'm going to get water out to where I want my chicken tractors at. And I'm going to set it up the right way.
How are you going to do automatic water in the movable tractor?
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to use, what I think I'm going to try is the, I want to say Little Giant makes them. They are red bowls that are about like maybe 6 inches in diameter. And so they're pretty deep. And they just have a tube that feeds down into them. And then the weight of the water will either shut the water off or let the water flow. I have one on my my movable chicken tractor that I have that has the rainwater catch system on it.
Right.
That's the Little Giant bowl that I have on there, and that works great.
Yeah, I'm thinking are you going to run a hose to it? Is that how you're going to do that?
Well, the hose will be on the ground. It'll be water line that runs up on the peak of the chicken tractor.
Okay.
And those will hook into the water lines.
That's what I was curious about, because that's been my issue is so then I'm going to drag hoses all around. I don't know if I want to do that. So
that's why I'm renting a trencher so I don't have to drag hoses all around. I'm going to have a new spigot.
Yeah.
Out close to where I want my spigot to be.
But you'll have to have a hose from there to the tractor.
Well, yes, you do.
Right. I don't know that I even want to deal with that.
Or you have to have like a reservoir on your tractor, which then makes it heavy.
Right.
So I'm going to figure it out.
I'm sure you will. I'm anxious to see.
I'm going to figure it out because that is the one thing that I hate about the meat chickens is the water.
Yeah, they're jerks and they're gross. And
I got to figure out a better system. And so I've just been looking around on YouTube, seeing how other people do it.
Cool.
And then they have those bell waterers that are like automatic waterers.
Right.
And so that water tubing, like it comes in like the black tubing that fits onto those bells, that comes in like 80-foot rolls.
Right. Right.
I mean, 80 foot's pretty far.
Yeah. My problem is we can't keep a dang water hose in decent shape at our place.
Oh, no, I know.
Like somebody's going to drive over at one time and it's going to bust, you know? Mm-hmm. So I'm anxious to see how you make that work out. But we also have to build a quail pen.
Oh, that's right. You got
so
quail.
Excited. Yeah. I haven't had quail in quite a few years.
A long time.
I love quail. I love having them. I love the meat. I love how fast they are. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of our people who buy chicken and pork and that sometimes from us asking,
yeah,
do you ever have quail? I'm like, seriously?
Right.
So, yeah, we're going to give it a shot. Mm-hmm. I bought some quail from our friend Emily at our market last week. We were selling quail, and at the end of the day, she said, dang, I really don't want to take these home. And I was watching them all day.
Right.
How many quail are going to be left?
It.
Yeah, because I have really wanted quail. So right now, they're in her cage at my house that I have to get back to her.
Right.
So I'm going to have to get to building something.
Mm-hmm.
So
what kind of cage do you think you're going to build? Because I know, I mean, like traditionally, a lot of people keep quail like up.
Off the ground.
Up off the ground.
Mm-hmm. That's how we've done it in the past. We actually had...
Can you chicken tractor them?
You can, but you have to keep snakes out is the biggest thing.
Yeah, because they're little.
Yes. So you can use like metal screen on the sides to keep snakes out. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do for that yet. I have one of my old tractors that's in my garden. I just need my guys to get it over the fence and out. They're going to do that for me this week. And I may do that. I may run some screen on the inside of
like some hardware cloth.
Yeah. I mean, I think it has like 1-inch hardware cloth, which is fine for them, I think, but snakes can get in. So I don't need a rat snake getting in and eating them all up.
I mean, you might want to go 1/4-inch hardware cloth.
I'll do something real
and
tiny.
then that way the little quail feet don't go through it.
Right. You can. Well, I don't know that you need to do the bottom.
You're not going to do the bottom.
I don't think so. The only time I've seen the bottom of a tractor that needed to be cloth like that with hardware cloth is rabbits. Mm-hmm. So
as long as your ground is nice and even. Mm-hmm. That's where we run into trouble out here is unlevel ground. Mm-hmm. That's when birds get out of my tractors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so...
Because I have dogs that dig holes everywhere.
If I drop them on a particularly sandy spot, if I stop them there, they will easily dig out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to think
Something to think about.
Yeah. And then the other thing is that those tractors, so like half of the top is 2x4 wire.
Okay.
Which again, I have to hardware cloth, but it hinges up.
Okay.
And so every time I get in and out of there, the quail birds will jump up and fly. So they're hard to catch.
I bet.
They're not like meat bird chickens.
Right.
So.
Right. It's like a flighty game bird.
And they'll like take off and you won't see them again. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to use that for them.
Right. Got some thinking to do.
Or if I need to build something new, or if I want something stationary. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. So thinking about it. Mm-hmm. Right now, I have a bunch of birds that are 4 weeks old, and I will need to make a decision in 2 weeks because they'll be mature. So about how many I want to keep like for breeding, and then the rest I'll go ahead and cull at that time.
Right.
And I have to order a new incubator, and I'm going to get that game going.
Get that going again.
Yeah.
Well, this will be fun to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I think so. I'm excited about it because they clean so fast, and it's something, especially like in summer.
Right.
You know, when I'm not doing the meat chickens.
Yeah.
And people want fresh poultry. We want fresh poultry. I can keep quail going then because I can clean them, and you can clean them in like 20 seconds.
Nice.
So 20, 30 seconds each. That's nothing. You don't have to set up a whole bunch of equipment.
Right.
I mean, it's like a knife.
It's hand plucking.
Yeah. It's so easy. So
nice.
I don't even pluck them. I skin them out.
Right. Skin them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I could even do it like without a knife. Honestly, they're such fragile little birds. So
Yeah.
you could do the whole thing with just your hands. I just don't
Yeah.
wanna.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So quail, pigs, gardening, and we're drying off dairy cows.
Yeah.
Looking forward to a break.
That's good.
Yeah.
For everything, there is a season.
Yeah. My buyers don't understand, and I wish they did. Most of them do, but some of them do not. They keep asking, and I keep telling them, like, once she stops, she stops.
Right.
She's not coming back. So I'm sorry, not for the season.
Right.
I'll let you know when we've got more again.
Yeah. They deserve a break. You deserve a break.
Yeah. I'm actually going to try to like leave the farm.
Good for you.
Yep. Maybe more than once too.
Nice.
All right. Well, we have some, do we want to plug any events coming up?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. What are we doing?
Well, on September 14th, we're going to be speaking at the Northeast Florida Prepping Ladies Conference, their educational conference that they do every year. And so we're going to be talking all things chickens, egg laying, meat laying chickens. You know,
That's so cool.
those meaty ones. And how to close the loop with chickens, like different ways we can use our chickens.
On our homesteads, like we talked about on the podcast.
Yep.
And then in October, we're at Scrub Fest.
Yep, that is
Fort McCoy.
Yep, I think October 19th. We'll be out there. David the Good's going to be talking out there. His wife is going to be speaking this year too, which I'm excited to hear her talk.
She's so sweet.
She really is. And so she's going to be talking about all of the different ways that she preserves and cooks and keeps all of that food that they grow. So it'll be interesting.
I'm excited for that.
Yep.
And then in
November
we have another one, the Persimmon Festival.
Yep.
At Eat Your Yard Jacks with Tim Armstrong.
Yep, that's their yearly fundraiser that they do. There's several people going to be speaking out there. I'm excited to hear. We're going to talk chickens out there too, but I'm excited to hear Noah, the mushroom guy.
Yeah, Harmony Mushroom.
Yep, he's going to be out there talking about growing mushrooms. So
we need to talk to him.
We need to talk to him. We do. I thought it would be the perfect opportunity.
I think so too.
So yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah. It's nice to have events on the calendar.
Yeah.
And then we have our fall market.
We do. We have
right after that. Like, oh my
November
gosh.
Also. Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get out of town, but it's going to happen. So if you guys see us at one of those events, please come say hi.
Yeah. Please come say hi.
Tell us who you are and what you do. And we're happy to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We're actually talking to Tim on our next podcast, I think.
That's right. We've got Tim 2 Fridays from now from Eat Your Yard Jacks. I think he is going to be talking about some perennials and some food forest stuff.
And the event.
In the event, yeah. And who knows what else Tim will talk about. He's
great.
He's great to talk to. He's a talker.
He is. I like talking to him. All right, guys. Until next time.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.